This may be a hard message to take in, but it is one the universe wants you to hear today. They're learning from your resilience, and it's changing the way they see you every time they think of you. The angels say, they know how sensitive it feels to revisit this connection. This is someone you once said goodbye to. It may have been a family member, a close friend, or a deeply loved partner. Whoever they were, they mattered to you in a real way, and losing that bond left a quiet ache you've carried since. You didn't talk much about the depth of that ache. You learned how to carry it quietly, even on the days it felt heavier than others. There were moments when it surprised you, like a song playing at just the wrong time, a place that suddenly reminded you of something shared, or a memory surfacing when you least expected it. You kept going anyway. You showed strength even when you were tired of being the strong one. And maybe you've wondered at times if anyone truly noticed how much effort that took, how much resilience it required to move forward while still honoring what you once lost. Have you ever felt like you had to minimize that pain so you wouldn't burden others with it? Did you tell yourself that healing meant staying silent instead of speaking what your heart still holds? You did the best you could with what you knew at the time, not because you lacked courage, but because your heart was learning how to protect itself. And the fact that you kept loving, kept hoping, and kept growing through it all says more about your character than you may realize. For a long time, neither of you knew how to move forward. Something happened that pushed you onto separate paths, and emotions ran too high for clear conversations. There was no space to pause and explain what truly happened. Words stayed unspoken, feelings stayed hidden, and the distance grew. There were probably conversations you practiced having that never reached the air. Sentences you formed in your mind, wondering how they would sound if they were finally spoken aloud. Perhaps you imagined sitting across from them, explaining things the way you wish you had back then, slower, calmer, more honestly. And yet, when the moment never came, you tucked those words away instead. You chose peace over reopening pain, even when part of you still longed to be understood. Have you ever paused and thought about what might have changed if those words had found a voice? Or did it feel safer to let silence become the answer rather than risk disappointment all over again? What you may not have realized then is how much emotional strength it took to sit with that unresolved space and keep moving forward anyway. Not everyone can carry both acceptance and vulnerability the way you have. That balance, your ability to feel deeply and still remain steady, is something rare, even if you don't always give yourself credit for it. What you may not know is that this person has often wished for the chance to sit across from you and finally share their side. They've replayed moments in their mind, hoping for a fresh start, wanting to rebuild what was lost, but not knowing how to begin. I repeat, they're learning from your resilience, and it's changing the way they see you every time they think of you. Your ability to move forward without bitterness has quietly left an impression. You chose reflection instead of blame, growth instead of collapse. Even when no one was cheering you on, you kept choosing to become better, softer, wiser. Have you noticed how those changes showed up over time? How the way you listened became deeper, how your compassion grew stronger, how your heart learned to stay open instead of closing in on itself. That kind of emotional resilience isn't loud, but it's powerful, and it's something others feel even when they can't explain why. Do you realize how rare that is? to be hurt and still remain kind, to lose something meaningful and not allow it to harden you. They've come to understand that your strength was never about surviving the loss. It was about how beautifully you continue to love after it, and seeing you from this new perspective has changed how they view not only the past, but the possibility of what could still be built between you. Once, the bond between you was strong and steady. There was trust, comfort, and connection. The memories you created together became part of who you are now. Even when time passed and circumstances changed, the care between you didn't fade. It only grew quieter. They have missed you. They've wanted to reach out, talk, explain, and maybe find that sense of closeness again. But fear has held them back. They worry about reopening wounds. They fear rejection. So they wait, hoping to see a sign that you would be open to hearing them. They have come closer than you might realize. There have been moments when your name stayed on their screen longer than they want to admit, when their fingers hovered over words they didn't quite send. They wondered if the timing was right, if enough healing had happened on both sides, if reaching out would bring comfort or reopen pain. And in those pauses, it's your strength that gives them courage. The example you've set by continuing forward with grace rather than resentment. They see you as someone safe now, someone capable of hearing truth without judgment. Have you ever felt that same hesitation? That pull between wanting connection and wanting to protect yourself? Have you noticed how much your heart has softened rather than hardened over time? That quiet openness you carry is part of what makes reconnection possible at all. You don't meet the past with bitterness. You meet it with understanding, and that ability to hold compassion for both yourself and others is exactly what creates space for healing conversations to finally begin. They believe both of you deserve the chance to speak honestly. They don't think the painful parts of the past should erase the good. The happy memories still matter. In fact, those moments are what make the effort to heal feel worthwhile. They understand rebuilding won't be simple. Facing the past takes courage from both sides. Still, they truly believe the connection is worth fighting for, and that you are worth fighting for too. If you stay open, you may notice small signs leading you toward reconnection. Thoughts of this person may surface. Dreams may stir old memories. Random conversations may spark something familiar. These gentle nudges are meant to guide your next step. Listen to your intuition. It will tell you when the time is right and how to begin. And when you do reach out, this person will be deeply grateful. It won't just repair the connection, it will bring healing to both of you. This concludes the message from your guardian angels. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, please surround them with peace as they carry the strength born from loss, reminding them that every step forward they've taken has been seen and honored. Help them release any lingering self-doubt so they can trust that their resilience has softened hearts, opened understanding, and planted hope where once there was silence. If reconnection is part of their path, give them gentle courage to speak honestly, listen openly, and move without fear toward the healing they deserve. Cover them with your guidance as they walk forward in compassion, clarity, and quiet confidence. Amen. Facing old pain takes bravery, but it is the only way forward. By opening that door, you give both hearts a chance to understand, forgive, and rebuild something meaningful. Type 500 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on one more time-sensitive message from the angels to you, and you need to hear it today because this is extremely unusual. Someone or something seems to be trying to block you from receiving this urgent guidance. You've been missing countless signals that the universe is sending you. Luckily, those messages are still available to you. Please click the link in the description to find the messages that you missed. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?